Hey, everybody. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Lessons and Legacies. I am your host, Melissa Price. I own no rights to the music playing in the background, just instrumental. But welcome to the show. Today is episode 37. Whoa! Whoa! What just happened there? Where did you guys come from? Where did you come from?
Under the desk.
Under the desk? Were you guys hiding? Well, before I get into the show today, the girls wanted to come on and say hello to everybody. So say hi and introduce yourself.
I'm Sophie.
Get in there. Other side. This way. Lean into me. There you go. Say it. Tell everybody who you are.
Sophie.
Sophie who?
Price.
Who are you?
A Price.
You're a Price. You're my little girl, right?
Wait,
You're my daughter, for one.
Eyes look so hazel.
I don't know. It's because the lighting. Tell everybody how old you are. 7. She's 7 years old, and already at 7, she's a business owner. Can you believe that? Come on, you get in here. Tell everybody who you are.
Charlie.
Say it loud so they can hear you.
Charlie!
Her name is Charlie Smith.
Price.
Charlie Price. She is Charlotte, but she goes by Charlie. She is also a daughter and a proud business owner. Do you guys want to tell everybody what your business is?
Teas, Totes, and Notes.
Teas, Totes, and Notes? If they want to find you online, how do they look you up?
Teas, Totes, and Notes.company.site.
Teas, Totes, and Notes.company.site. Where's give me your little logo thing. Here we go. So tomorrow, stop with that. So tomorrow, we're just giving you guys a little heads up here. Tomorrow, Charlotte and Sophie, otherwise known as the Price Sisters, are going to be special guests on the show. Why? Because we're going to be showing off some brand new merch from their store.
And guess
Yes. What?
This green jacket is mine.
Yep, I'm even borrowing her outfit today. Well, just her sweater. Just the sweater. Yep, we're into the zone where we can trade clothes now, which is pretty cool. I like it a lot. My wardrobe expands, and I don't even have to shop for myself. See? So tell everybody, what kind of stuff do you guys make on your store?
T-shirt toes.
Here, I got a couple things back here. I'm just giving you guys a sneak peek preview of what you have to look forward to tomorrow on the show. Nope, you may not.
Why?
Because it's a demonstration bottle of water.
Jacket bags.
Oh, Michelle DeWitt's on. What's up, Michelle?
Hi.
You know, Michelle's my middle name, and it's also this one's middle name, too.
And
We're in the Michelle Club with you. All right, check this out. So some of the things the girls make, and again, they're going to be coming on tomorrow, and we're going to be going through much more than this, but they take their sewing levels with grandma to the next level, and they create all kinds of stuff. This particular thing right here is a drink tote.
From mine.
Here, stick the bottle in there.
A bottle.
Bottle of water.
Stick
it in there so you can show them how it works.
Tutorial. A bottle. And a
Put it in there.
You put your water in it.
You put your water in it.
Sling it over your shoulder.
You sling it over one shoulder, and I chose this one
matches.
because it matches. Yes, see? And then you can take your bottle of whatever with you anywhere you go. And I did choose this one because it matches. It matches this minty green that I'm wearing right now, and it's got these lovely rainbows on there. But we have many designs. A couple other things they have going on are bottom bags. Check out a bottom bag. Show them how it works. Sling that bad boy over your shoulder. See, they make these out of
releases is
shorts and their purses.
One of our newest releases is
skirt. See, check it out.
That can also make belly bags.
Yep, and you can tie them around your waist. So if you want to do a waist thing, you can. How fun is that? And my favorite new invention is the hoodie bag, because I get cold a lot. But yes, they took a good old hoodie there. Sewed some wonderful thermal straps on there.
You can also.
And check it out. So you put your stuff in with the zipper, and then you sling it over your back. Hold on, I gotta back up here. You guys have messed up my room with adding this chest to it. But yes, you see, you put your stuff in there, and then if you're cold, you can just
can I show them the new
whip
thing
the
that
head
I
up
just
over top of you.
noticed?
I have it on backwards.
Can I show them the new thing that I just
cover more of it tomorrow.
the new thing, Mom? Can I show it them that I just noticed?
Yes, you can. And
You can
then
also wear
I'm going to
your
have you guys
skirt
say goodbye
about
for
a
today.
bag into a backpack.
Yes, you can. Yes, they're very multi-purpose. So yes, these are my proud little kidpreneurs, and they're going to be the guest on tomorrow's show. And yep, they're going to go over some of their merchandise, and we're going to promote their store because we have brand new products. We're doing a photo shoot this afternoon once I get off this video here, and we're going to update their site. So thanks for popping in and saying hi to everybody. You want to say goodbye? Say there's love and creativity.
There is love and creativity. Is Mr.
All right.
on here?
Not right now. No, he's not. Well, jeez Louise. These guys, I swear, they are whirlwinds. These children of mine, straight up whirlwinds, little tornadoes. But anyways, let me get reset here. They come in and just destroy the workspace, like. But anyways, it will be a fun show tomorrow, so be sure to tune in. They'll be on at 2. Thanks for saying hey, Michelle. I always let them watch these replays and stuff too. And I will put their store link in the comments after the show, and mine as well. Yeah, we've been having a lot of fun creating, and they, like I said, they have a lot of fun with it, as do I. So yes, today is episode 37. And you guys know how I like to do the number bit. I like to break my numbers down and kind of catch an energy for what's about to unfold. Some people like to do their affirmation cards, which I have as well. I have many, many, many decks of affirmation cards, and that just reminded me I will do one of my comedic funny ones for anybody who wants one today. I will pull one for myself as well. But yeah, so today is episode 37. So in numerology, you take your double-digit numbers and you add them together until you come up with one single digit. So 3 plus 7 would be 10, and that's still a double-digit number. So then you would break it down further and do 1 plus 0 equals 1. So I have to share with you guys before we get into today's topic. This is the energy that we're embracing with today's episode, which is all about lessons in love and creativity and how they connect. All right. So I always do my research because I always look up the numbers, even though I mean, I know what they all mean, but they can go so many different ways. And on any given day, if you check into the symbolism of a number, something else might pop out at you that maybe the last time this number was around, it didn't. It might hit you in a different way that day. So today I did my research, and let me share with you about number 1. Where do we go here? All right.
Can you start playing my iPad?
I don't have it, and I already did start, so. All right, so it says for, what's the definition? Where did it go? All right, yeah, I really liked this. Okay, so it says there is so much motivation and momentum surrounding the single-digit number. It is a true pioneer, eager to break ground on new endeavors and pave the way for others to follow. It is a natural leader and a proactive force. The number 1 represents newness, movement, and the possibilities that await us. In the spiritual symbolism, it is the number of creation and the number of creation and the birth of all things, the divine origin of the universe. This is such a wonderful, beautiful number. Again, we're talking about creativity today and the love that lies therein. It says one other little nugget here. In numerology, the number 1 is the root of opportunity in our lives. It is a symbol of confidence, power, and action. It pushes us to look at our current circumstances and realize that we have the power to turn them into anything we wish. Oh, it's kind of like a manifestation number, right? Even if we are afraid, the number 1 inspires us to take control of our future and embrace new beginnings. All right, I found this like super pertinent and powerful today. Let me shut this door. Hey, Precious, I see you. Oh, the kids be bouncing in and out today, so I keep having to go shut the door. So my dryer is running, and it sounds like it's like a time bomb ready to go off. We got a new one coming sometime, whenever we can afford it. So anyways, yeah, the number one, all right, it's all about creativity and manifesting and birth and new ideas and opportunity. And it represents God in the universe, and it's the first number, it's the first digit. So today, episode 37, we're embracing that. Now, I didn't look into that aspect of the number until, like, I usually don't do it till 1:00, like an hour before I go on. I'm like, okay, it's kind of like a little meditation that I do before I go on, is like, what is this number? I don't like to plan my shows around what number. I like it to be a surprise and just go with what my energy and my heart is telling me off of that. So before I got into today's number, I had already had my mind made up that I wanted to be speaking about creativity today and love. And yeah, I guess I've been in a bit of a slump. Like I've been in a mood that I can't really shake. And I guess I have an idea of where it's coming from. My brother just left and moved to Maine on Tuesday. He actually left. And so I won't see him for a very long time. And it was kind of like burned bridges sort of thing, unfortunately, which pains me. It's not what I wanted. But so I've been kind of I think that's like an underlying thing I've been going through that's been causing some ick on me. But I do know for a fact that creating and being creative is food for my soul. I am very, very much connected to creativity. And I started thinking about that today. So before I even go any further on that, being that I'm I'm connected to creativity, I purposely am trying to be creative right now. I know that when I get into a funk and I'm like, oh, I'm sad, or I'm feeling nothing but worry, or I'm panicking, or this or that, and it's prolonged, it's lasted more than an hour, it's for a couple days going, I need to purge, I need to create, I need to bring something into existence. And it's it's almost like crying. When you cry, those tears, you feel released, you feel healed, you feel lighter. And I don't know, there's that. I get all of that when I create, but there's also some worth and validation that comes with it. And the fact that I'm leaving something in this world, lighting up the world somehow from it. It's turning something even negative, an icky feeling, into something beautiful. So I thought it was really bomb diggity when I found out that today's root number vibe was number 1, which is all about creations, new beginnings, source, so I thought that was kind of cool. I don't plan these things. Again, I always just look for the meaning in it for that time, in that present moment. If I plan for it, stuff changes. And I do like coming on and doing these episodes solo sometimes, because I kind of just spend my morning reflecting on where my heart is and where I'm at. And then I just bring forward what I'm receiving. I don't like to have notes. I don't have a notebook of 2 weeks of solo episodes planned out and what I'm going to read, because if I'm not feeling it, then I'm not showing up right. I want you guys to get the real, genuine, heartfelt, real deal out of me each and every time, as well as my guests. And if we plan that stuff, then it's planned. It's not genuine. It's not real. You know what I'm saying? So I like to fly by the seat of my pants on these ones. And today I woke up feeling that creativity and love was the answer. So before I go any further, let me say hey to everybody who's listening. Thank you again, Precious, for all the tags. You are just the best cheerleader in the whole wide world, my sister. And I'm counting down the days till when Precious goes exclusive on YouTube. She's got all kinds of wonderful shows coming up for you guys. And I know our Wednesday evenings are going to be extra special. It's going to be When Queens Collaborate, with Precious Pauling, myself, Melissa Price, Nikia Grisson, and Lala Middleton. These are amazing, amazing, strong, empowering, soulful, creative, love-strong women. And I cannot wait to get together and collaborate and share all of our lights with you guys. So I'm blessed and honored for the opportunity to be part of that squad, the Healing Squad. Woo-woo. So mad props to Precious and moving it up, taking it to the next level, our soul doctor. She says the best parts about life. Wait, hold on. I have to read better on this side. Okay. The best parts about life is it is our true life form. No rehearsals. First, take sticks you can redo. Take sticks. Wait, the first take sticks. You can redo the moment, but from your current state, so not a real clean do-over. I gotcha. Tears are answers. One of my favorite titles of any of my poems. Yes, they are. Yes, it is. That's one of my favorite too. I have like two real special ones. I like the Tears are answers and Wishing on a Star are my two favorites of yours. Every time it makes me weep. Good tears though. Good tears. Validating, awesome, empowering tears. So, and Michelle says creativity and love. Yes. That's what we're here. That's what we're doing today. So yeah, I woke up this morning. Yes, we are. Precious says, yes, an awesome healing squad for sure when queens collaborate. Be sure to be looking forward to that. I think she said first week of February she is launching. So just, gosh, we're at the 28th. So I guess next week, right? February 3rd is what's sticking out in my head for some reason. So if that's wrong, put the date in there for them to look for your brand, for your launch, for your first show, exclusive. So yeah, I woke up this morning. Again, I have been on a streak, waking up between 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning for over a week now. And I know that's the time where God is said to be speaking to you. Your spirit is, the veil's the thinnest. All your senses and distractions are kind of muted so that you can receive more clearly. But I have to say, I love sleeping and I love my bed. It is such a drag getting up in the morning for me. I'm more of a night person. I don't like to go to bed at night, but once I'm in there, I'm like, ooh, you cannot get me out of here at all. So for me, when I wake up in the middle of the night and I can't go back to sleep, it's very disruptive to me. It causes me anxiety. I mean, legit, I will go into a panic attack if I toss and turn for more than a half hour and I can't get back to sleep, literally. But I woke up this morning and, again, 3:30, somewhere around there. And, was just kind of like stressing. It was going over, I don't know why. I just woke up and the first thing that popped in my head was like the bills, and you got to do this for the bankruptcy lawyer. And, you got to update your store, and you got to do the kids store. And what about the show? And what about this? And what about that? And this and that. And I was like, whoa. It was almost like having pop rocks thrown in your mouth unexpectedly. It was just, I opened my eyes, and normally I'm not like that. Normally I'm opening my eyes and I'm like still in my dream that I was having the night before, or right before I woke. And it takes me a while. I got to like sit and marinate and then breathe into the day, 10 minutes or so, quiet, woosah, before I get up and move. But I was like, I was tempted to get up, get the computer out, start working, doing all this stuff. And I could feel the anxiety in my chest starting to pump. I was starting to feel shaky. I was starting to feel fear. I was starting to feel worry. And I just started praying, like hardcore praying. Those prayers when you're like, the tears start just leaking as soon as you say, dear Jesus, But I was like, God, please remove this burden of fear and worry and these shames and guilts that I have. And I know you provide. I know you're a good father, and you always got my back. You never leave me alone. I know it's your timing and your will and not my understanding, And I just prayed, God, please fill me with the Holy Spirit, and please fill me with the peace in knowing that you've got this. You've got this. I will move wherever you show me to move, wherever you tell me to move. I'm here. I'm listening. Where do I go? But please take this off of me. Take these yucky emotions off me, But I was aware of what was happening. I noticed instantly. I'm like, oh, you're in that moment. You're in the zone. You're about to be in the danger zone. You got to do something, And so eventually, after quite some time, I was able to go back to sleep for a little bit. And what woke up with me this morning was creativity. It was like, to me, all right, you gotta bring something into existence. Take this, as Precious always says, take this pain and turn it into power. Creating is your life force. It's what brings the most love out of you, And I was like, why? I started pondering, why do I get so much joy out of creating? And this is what came to my mind. And this is why I know this was God talking, and it's always divine, because if I can find a way to link it with God, I know I'm on track here. But I pondered, why do I like creating so much? Why I consider it a spiritual gift and talent. I think that we all have the ability to create, definitely. Whether it's something that you gain a lot of joy from. I mean, I know a lot of great builders and artists out there, and it's how they pay their bills. It's not actually what they want to be doing, you know? But I thought for somebody like myself, who I consider it a spiritual gift, because it brings me so much love. It brings me life. It brings me joy. It just, it raises my vibration to the max. I thought, why is it so strong for me? And it leads me back to the whole idea in scripture. It says that we are created in his image. And that's such a powerful phrase to me. It comes through so strong in so many different circumstances in my life. We are created in his image. Now, consider that. If there's one thing I know about God, my sky daddy up there, he loves to create. He created the world in 7 days, every species, everything out there. He did that in 7 days, and he said, it is good. I can imagine God in my own visual. If I close my eyes, I can imagine God in the universe with the stars, just like whipping comets around, and like, ooh, a cloud. How nice is that? They'll like that. These people and animals and butterflies and birds, and God sure does love to create, doesn't he? Therefore, if I'm created in his image, I think it's natural for me to love to create too. So I took it upon myself and said, okay, I hear you. I hear you talking, God. Creating is going to get me out of this. It's going to reconnect me to you, reconnect me to my heart space, reconnect me to my source. You're a creator. I'm a creator. Let's create together. And so I got up with that in my mind today. I did light schooling with the kids, and I had my mindset ready. I said, you know what? We're going to pour into our sites, our stores, and have fun and just bring new things into existence. We're going to be doing a photo shoot, like I said, after this. Myself and the kids, we're going to get the mannequin out and photograph their new merchandise, and I'll upload that on their store later after they're done. And another thing I'm working on for my store, and they're going to have their own signature ones in their store as well, but I've gotten into the candle making thing. And the kids, I've let them make their own. I've been doing it with soy wax and these beautiful glass jars that I've cleaned and polished and saved for some time. And fresh farmers market dried flowers. And I've got some brand new bracelets coming from Brittany Thomas at Brittany's Beads and Books. Brittany's Beads. I got to go check her book. Brittany's Beads.company.site, I believe. Let me check her. Yeah, Brittany's Beads.company.site. She's making me my own line of Lessons and Legacies brand bracelets that I thought I would include with these candles, using essential oils by doTERRA. The kids love making them. I've got little charms and things. I don't know if you guys can see this, but we have a few good prototypes we've done so far. I don't know if you can see the little label on there, but that's my little store logo. And up top, I'm going to be putting Brittany's Beads on there, her little bracelets, promoting a sister and branding at the same time. And I don't know if you can see on the inside or not, but we've got fresh flowers, there's charms. And again, everything in there is 100% natural and 100% handmade. Yes, over the stove, stirring in the stuff. It takes a little bit of time, but I'll tell you what, it's cathartic, it's creative, it's fun, it's something brand new. I just learned how to do this a couple of weeks ago. And in doing it, I found out I have one uncle. I only have one uncle. And found out through my mom that he and his wife some years ago had a candle business online. I was like, what? How did I not know that? And then I've got a cousin who's was thinking about making her own for her yoga studio. So it was kind of a fun endeavor to get into. And yeah, so you can, we're going to be adding those into Lessons and Legacies. And they smell good. They're natural and they're fun and beautiful. I'm thinking about putting a little promotion package together with the candles, the bracelet. Valentine's Day is coming up. I've got some wonderful greeting cards. I'm working on some new ones. I was thinking about doing a little pack of the greeting cards with a candle, the bracelet, and maybe a free digital download copy of my book. I'm thinking maybe February I'm going to run some hot specials in the store. So I highly encourage you guys, check out lessonsandlegacies.company.site. I will pop it up here real quick for you guys. And yeah, I have been on a creative kick lately. I've got the cards going and the candles going and working with the kids store. I'm also starting writing I've already begun writing for 2 new books. One's a children's book, and one is a solo project of my own. It'll be my first. So maybe a little graphic. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, the creativity, I don't know if you can tell with my vibe here. This is not how I woke up today. I woke up early, toiling and stressed and worried and scared and but God spoke creativity into my world and was like, you're a creator because I'm a creator and I imprinted myself on you. So go create because that's where your heart light shines, Let's see, what's Precious say? Precious says, yes, people love candles. And I added mine to my meditation clients. Very cool. Are yours up in your store? You have to let me know. I haven't popped on there in a minute because I usually just cash app you and catch your lives and give me this, give me that, cash. But, and Precious will be back on Monday. We have to figure out what we're going to discuss still, but she'll be back on Monday. Let's see. What else have I been doing in the world of creating? Oh, you guys might like this one. I'm going to read a little bit out of the book today. Not a ton, but another thing I've been getting into and started is I have this new workbook, the Empaths Workbook. For those of you who follow along, I am an empath. And just to really validate it for myself, I took the 50-question quiz and then the other 30-question exercise and then the 10-question journal prompt thing just to make sure that I knew. And I was 10 points away from being off the charts. So I guess it is the workbook for me. As I said in the beginning, I've been trying to manage some difficult emotions lately that I feel have been forcing me into this cocoon of nasty, and I don't want to be there. So this is a tool for me to help me manage my emotions, help me learn a little bit more about myself and find positive channels for it. But I learned some really cool stuff about myself this morning, and I've been enjoying that. This is a really cool book. If you guys have any questions or you're interested, you want to know any more about it, let me know. But it's a journal. It's got exercises, journals, quizzes, and all kinds of information. But this is an attempt for me to keep my vibe light and high and be creating nothing but love and light for this world. Precious says about the candles, I don't make mine. I too collaborate with an amazing queen, semicolon or semicolor soy candles. And I've seen them and smelt them. They're delicious. I'm trying to create my own because I have a plethora of essential oils here that I am not going through fast enough. So I said, why not? Let's create. What do I have to create with? And I don't have to be investing too much, We always got to invest for it to count. And by the way, here, I'll show you, speaking of these candles, since we're talking about it. Precious says, it's my favorite. I don't have on the store as I have due. So I offer you offer with the tape meditation on my voice and keep it on a needed basis. I gotcha. I got you. That's what I'm doing too. I'm creating a line after my trials and errors until I get everything good the way I like it. And then I'm going to post them, and then I'll make it as needed as ordered so that I'm not keeping a whole mass quantity of stock. And also that also leaves room for people if they want custom. Say, I see that you have lemon and orange and they're not in the same candle. What if I just want lemon and orange? Then reach out, and yes, of course I'll make you a lemon and orange candle with whatever flowers and stuff you want in there. Precious says, depends on the soul I'm mentoring. I let them know what will work. Yeah, I like that. It's got to be custom, right? So check this out. You'll like this, Precious. This is one of my fun little investments I did make for the candles. And I love stuff like this. I know you got stuff like this for your bracelets, but I did get the whole bag of like all kinds of assorted little candle charms and stuff to put in there. But I got these amazing literal farmers market, natural grown, sealed flowers here that still smell. They mix in perfectly with the candle wax. The soy really warms them up. The one that I have burning right now that you guys saw was I've got patchouli, cypress, and lavender rocking in that one. And it smells amazing, amazing. But yeah, these awesome, beautiful flowers that I got to incorporate in there. So yes, it's a lot of fun. I feel like a little kitchen witch when I'm making my candles here. Everything's natural. It's fun. It's fragrant. It's floral. It's fancy. It's colorful. And it's just fun. I'm doing it. I get to do it, you know? There's joy in that. So yeah, there's joy. Like I said, God, he took so much joy and love in creating, because after everything he created, he said, and it is good, and this is good, and that is good, and you are good. It's all good, you know? So I wanted to embrace that today and just say, I think that's God's way of telling me, go with the flow, get creative, take what you have, take what I've given you. And gosh, what's the Precious, like, you know, the sowing, take the pots. It's the pots story, you know, multiply the pots. You got to take your oils, go get the pots, make it happen. Right. Precious says, I buy bulk and I add my sticker. I only carry for specific flavors, but Tammy Streeter has them all. Is that who you get them from? You get them from Tammy Streeter? I see her popping up often. I didn't know she did the candles. Very cool. I may have to pick her brain with some questions myself. Let me know. Oh, the oil. It's the oil. Okay, I got you. The anointing oil. I got you. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I again, and this is another thing too, I am venturing to do as season 1 comes to a close here in 13 more episodes. I am going to be going down to 3 days on my show, 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then I'll still be with Precious Pauling and William Brown on Disconnect to Connect, one-word conversations, Our View, Sundays at 11 a.m. But in those extra spaces, I have, like I said, I want to get on those books. And then I am going to start getting full-fledged into the spirit squares again. And I will just take a brief moment to show you guys what a spirit square is. I have had a lot of people asking about it lately. And unfortunately, I don't have any custom ones made. I have made like my own little crystal grid ones here, but these can be used in so many different ways. I do make them to order by the individual according to their life, their story, their circumstances, what it is they're trying to capture. So they're very custom. I do have pictures on my site, lessonsandlegacies.company.site. If you click on spirit squares, there's a few different categories within. But yes, people have used these to commemorate friends or loved ones that have passed. They've used them to capture and commemorate achievement, mountaintop moments in their life. They've used them for crystals and healing, meditation. So I'm just going to show you real quick here. This is part of February. I'm going to be getting into the spirit squares again, along with everything else still, and be bringing you guys along for the ride so you can see how it's made. step by step live and be part of it. And maybe you know somebody that might like one for themselves. But so a spirit square is something I came up with in 2018. My husband does a lot of work with furniture and building and epoxy. And he showed me the epoxy world one day, and I kind of took to the skies with it. So what it is, basically, he will build me a frame like this, any size, dimension, color of wood that I want. Sometimes they can have a clear back, sometimes they're wood, okay? And then I kind of take it and have my fun with it. Sometimes I will paint and do backgrounds to give some color. Sometimes I won't. And then within them, I will put things like people's pictures, their awards, jewelry, things that are symbolic to them, or the person that they're trying to honor, or the grid or energy they're trying to draw in. I will show you one that I happen to have here. Again, mine are mostly have been sold in the stores. Oh, the one store I was in, or online, or they're specifically made and for a person or individual. So they have it. I don't. But the pictures I do have. This one is a crystal grid that I made. It's got a lot of crystals in this one too, but I don't know how much you're going to be able to see on here, but this is what it looks like from afar. You're not going to catch the full glam of it. There is glitter and all kinds of lovely stuff in here. Let's see what you can see. Yeah, it's probably not going to focus too much for me. I see. Yeah. That's the one thing with epoxy. It's very hard to capture because it's so reflective. But anyways, I've had many where I've had a person's image in here, some scripture verses, and different backgrounds, whether it's like a beach theme. I use a lot of nature elements, and again, pictures, art, painting, epoxy, powders, metallic powders, charms, all that stuff. So every spirit square comes with a consultation, and I say it's a free 30-minute consultation, but I'll literally will talk to you through the entire process of it and make sure everything is vibing with your spirit, because that's the goal, is to preserve spirit and bring spirit. So that is a spirit square. I am going to be showing, I have a very specific custom one that I'm doing for somebody who lives in Pennsylvania, and she is looking for a healing and protective grid. And she is into winter and fall. She likes cats. She likes the moon. What else? See, I have notes. I take notes on everything. So this will be a really fun one. I've had this one in the works for some time. So I'm excited to bring you guys along for the journey on that in February. Again, creating. And I'm putting spirit out there. It's not just creating for me, but every time my goal with these is when I create it, every time that person looks at it, that spirit is there. It's always there. It's always present. It's that trigger, that reminder that's going to instantly raise your vibration and put you where you need to be. That's what I choose and try and aim to accomplish when I create these. It's not just about making a buck. This is a way that I choose to light the world up. One of my gifts and talents. So, so I've got that coming up. And what else? Sharing how much it means to create today. Let's see. Precious says, yes, she's the queen of candles. I love them. She does the sip and candle making. I'm going to plan and host one at my house soon in February. That would be fun. We need to do that. We need to do the painting thing too. I will come to the candle making class just because that's so up in my space. I love it. So yeah, let Tammy know. I'm a shoo-in. And you're only 15 minutes away from me, so I'll be there. She says, yes, I need me a spirit square in this season to keep over my desk. Yes, you do. We got to work on one for you. Tammy, Precious Pauline, thank you. Here's my website. Yes. Thank you so much. I didn't know you were a candle maker, queen. I've just begun my candle making journey, so I may message you with some questions as I continue on my path here. But yeah, very cool. I've enjoyed this. I love candles. So many of my friends and family love candles too. So I'm like, what a great, just a great therapeutic thing to create and enjoy doing so. And nobody, I don't know anybody that doesn't like candles. You know, it's always such a great gift to give somebody, especially when you can incorporate some other goodies with it, which is kind of what I'm going for. I want to make like special little bundle packs and stuff like that so that I can like, I don't know, I want to showcase as many people as I can, you know. It's not just about my brand. I want to like help support my sisters, you know, and brothers, my sisters and my brothers. So, all right, I guess let me read you one or two pieces here. I had 4 picked out. I won't go that far with it. Just because I'm just feeling so connected to the creativity today, and makes my spirit soar. I'm a creator, as is God. So I'm created in his image. You can't argue with that. It's in the Bible, yo. All right, so I'm going to read you guys a piece or two, and then I will pull affirmation cards for anybody who wants one. These are slightly comical. It says they are affirmation cards to help you help yourself without all the self-helpiness. I love them. They are always a good time. So, all right. I have one. I'm going to read this one. This one's by my mother. I co-wrote my book, Lessons We've Learned, Legacies of Life, with my mother, Renee Bodell. You can actually find this on my store as well, lessonsandlegacies.company.site, along with Precious Pauling's books and many other books. We've got lots of stuff for you to browse. But this is my mama. Oh, there she is. Tiny little mama from Detroit there. She wrote a little ditty called Inspiration. And that's, you know, what causes us to create inspiration. So I felt this pretty pertinent to read. It's short and it's to the point and it matters. It's like that little nugget that I need to be like, all right, go for it. Go find your inspiration, right? Actually, before I read that, there's a great quote here. I have lots of quotes in this book too that were submitted by children from age 4 all the way up to adults of age 94. This one came from a woman named Susan. She's 39 years old and she's a teacher. And she says, treat your mind like a piggy bank. Make as many deposits or happy memories as you can so you'll have plenty to withdraw from later in life. I feel that way about inspiration and creativity. I feel like each idea is a deposit into my mind, and everything that I put out there is just manifesting. I'm creating. I love it. So this is called Inspiration by Renee Bodell, my mama. At times, we fail to realize the importance of inspiration. It is a spark in your mind, a fire in your soul, and a mountain of motivation. A realization of self-worth and that of others. Inspiration is the friend who mends the broken heart, leaving new room to discover. Inspiration insists on moving forward. It is your every sunrise and each twilight. It has no boundaries and lends support. It is a result of yesterday and a reason for tomorrow. For the sparkle in my eyes and the fire in my soul, I thank you, my love, my inspiration. And I like that because, you know, your inspiration changes by the mood that you're in, the season that you're in, the building that you're in, the people you're around. I like this because it's so open-ended, but all encompassing, you know. My inspiration today might not be my inspiration tomorrow, and it might not be what it was yesterday, but I'm so grateful for it. I'm so grateful that God placed it in me to receive inspiration, to be inspired. And I think creativity is inspiration in motion, or inspiration manifested is creativity. So I had to read that one. I love inspiration because it brings me to creativity. And let's see. I'm going to just read you one other poem before I go into the affirmation cards. This one, This is probably the oldest poem that I have in this book. I wrote it when I was in high school, and I've tweaked it over and over through the years, and it's probably, I don't even know, it's definitely in my top 3 favorites. It makes me happy. I'm choosing to read this right now because it's about a dream. I am an extremely visual, vivid dreamer. I have been since a child. I remember everything in full detail. I feel it all. It's crazy. And this poem I got up in the middle of the night because I was having such a vivid dream, and I started writing down everything that I saw, and then I made it into a poem. And yeah, this is probably my most visual. I have a lot of visual poems, but this is one of the most visual ones, and I like those because it creates a picture. It creates a space and a place for you to kind of like retreat to in your mind. That's why I love books so much. But this one's called Subliminal Reality. I'm going to leave you with this for the final poem, and then we'll draw cards for you guys if you want. I'm going to definitely draw one for my own, and then I will let you guys fly and do something creative for yourselves today. This is called Subliminal Reality by Melissa Price. That's me. All right. It says, a realm of untold fairy tales awaits you while you sleep, as you drift into oblivion, unsure of what you'll meet. A woodland filled with ivied trees, dark and tall they loom. A path which lures you deep inside, where rays of light are few. A fairy flits across the moon, while elves dance at your feet. Whispers from the dark unfold, like All right. Wow. Well, that was fun. I can't believe that still kept me going live all that time. I have no idea what happened, guys. My internet just totally like went out. I don't know if the planes are flying again, but let me start that one again. I know I caught out only like 3 verses in, so I'm going to reread this to you, and then I will do the cards, and then I will let you go. Ugh, don't you hate technical issues? I know it was only like a minute that I went out there, but it feels like 10 when you're on this side and you're the one that's broadcasting. That 1 minute, that 60 seconds feels like 6 years. Like, what's happening? So if you guys happen to stay in there with me, thank you. And if not, I totally understand. No worries. Either way, the show must go on, I say. So I am going to read this last poem to you, do the cards, and then I'll let you guys roll for the day and encourage you to be creative. Hey, Bill, I see you. I see you popping in there. Thank you, William Brown. I was just talking about you earlier, actually. All right, so again, I'm reading this poem. We are talking about love and creativity, the fact that so much love comes from creating and creativity. And I'm purposely sharing this to you. This was one of the dreams that I had woken up from many years ago, and I just wrote down all the imagery. It just paints such a visual picture and feeling and vibe, and it puts me in the creative flow, in inspirational flow. So before I let you guys go and encourage you to create, I'm going to try to leave you with something inspiring or creativity bound. So this is called Subliminal Reality. A realm of untold fairy tales awaits you while you sleep, as you drift into oblivion, unsure of what you'll meet. A woodland filled with ivied trees, dark and tall they loom. A path which lures you deep inside where rays of light are few. A fairy flits across the moon while elves dance at your feet, and whispers from the dark unfold like drums the voices beat. Specks of light poke here and there like needles at your spine, while crinkles from the fallen leaves creep slowly up behind. Your breathing now intensifies and your body starts to sweat as you lie in bed hypnotized by what you will soon forget. Into the watchful witch's world, across the field of fays, over the brownie's bridge you climb and into the goblin's glade. Before you stands the golden door and your journey is at an end. Walk through to greet reality, where dreams are not pretend. I love that poem because to me, anything you can dream up, you can bring into reality. All it takes to manifest anything is a thought. A thought and some love, a little bit of heart, you know? So I love that one. That inspires me to create. Dreams are not pretend. Anything you can conjure up in your mind and in your spirit, you can really put out there, you know? So, all right. I do, again, apologize for the stinking technological glitch that we had, technical glitch. But before I wrap up today's show, I love and creativity. I'm going to do yet one more thing that makes my soul feel full, makes my spirit feel great. And I'm going to pick an affirmation card from my affirmator deck. This is not my deck. I didn't create this, but it's one, and I can't even tell you who did because the name has rubbed off of this so much because I've used it so much. I think it's by, you can get these from knockknockstuff.com. KNOCKSTUFF.com. So these are self-help cards to help you with your self-help without all the self-helpiness. So I'm shuffling my final affirmation for the day. If anybody is watching and they would like, an affirmation card, by all means, just raise your hand and I will pull one for you. So There we go. Shuffle, 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 right? If you want a card, let me know, and I will give you your special affirmation of the day as well. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Let's see where we're going to land today. I don't know. This guy's just, I don't even have to feel the cards today. This guy's just killing me. He's just so ridiculous and upside down. He looks right side up to you, but in my world, this is what he looks like. And he's just sticking out like a sore thumb. So I'm going with him. Let's see. Let's see. I'll leave these spread out in case anybody else wants a card. All right. Hey, Vet, how are you? Ooh, I got a power card. Let's see. Check that out. This is my affirmation card of the day. This looks like a dinosaur strapped to the top of an army tank, and it says power. All right. It says, I'll give you one, Precious. I got you. Power. It says, I am strong. I am grounded. I am powerful. You got to be powerful if you're a dino tank, right? I'm feeling like I'm a dino tank today. It says, I am like a cross between a dinosaur and a tank, but not a tank that is used for war. I am like a peaceful, loving dino tank who feels so strong it doesn't need to do anything but be. What? You guys know B was like my initial word of the year this year. I changed to anastrophic, but B was my initial thing. Yes, I am like a peaceful, loving dino tank who feels so strong it doesn't need to do anything but be. Bow. Dino tank coming at you. All right, Precious. Precious, Precious. We got you going here. So you can see. Let's see. I'm tingly there. Oh, real tingly here, though. You're hiding in there. That's going to be your card right there, I think. Okay. Let's see. What's Precious got coming at her for affirmation today? Let's see. Friendliness. I don't know if we got this guy yet. Friendliness. He's an alligator with a suit and tie. You know, your typical suit and tie alligator with your top hat, because that happens every day. It says friendliness. Whenever I smile, I make someone's day better. Pass that smile on, even if it's to your kids, to your husband, to your neighbor, so the male person, smile. All right. Whenever I smile, I make someone's day better. What a cool way to buy happiness for free. Today, I will remember what an awesome power I hold. There's that power word again. What an awesome power I hold. And I'll take joy in improving lives simply by giving away grins like crazy. Note, in a pinch, money will also work. Gotta know. If you don't happen to have a smile that day, just flip someone a $5 bill. Thanks for your service, mail lady. But yes, you have an awesome power in friendliness and in your smile. And you do have such a beautiful smile, Precious. Your smile lights up the room, whether it's a teeth smile or a non-teeth smile. You do have a smile that changes vibrations. So your thing today, your mission today is to give away free grins like cray cray, right? It's a power you have. And my card was power too. Let's see. All right, Yvette. Yes. Let's get you a card. All right. Yvette's card. Let's see. What's Yvette's message going to be? Yvette, what is your power card of today? Let's see. How about, oh, there we go. There's your card. Yvette's message is, ooh, playfulness. This is fun. You're like Mary Poppins over here, Yvette. See Mary Poppins on her little bike there? It looks like Mary Poppins to me. Playfulness. It says, I am a playful participant in life, and I always have the option to make something a fun game rather than a heavy burden. Make something a fun game, Yvette, rather than a heavy burden. I think that speaks to you there. Mary Poppins put sugar in the medicine for a reason, baby. That lady really knows how to party. See, I thought that was Mary Poppins. Yes. Mary Poppins put sugar in the medicine for a reason. Mary Poppins knows how to throw down. Be Mary Poppins, Yvette. That's your job. Your job. Embrace your inner Mary Poppins. Put the sugar in the medicine, Queen. You got it. You got it. That's right, Precious. Free grins like cray-cray. Got to give them away. Give them away like cray-cray. That's your thing for today. I'm going to be a loving dino tank. You're going to be giving away free grins. And Yvette is playing. She's playful. She's going to turn something that's poo-poo into playful, right? Precious says, yes, I live in this happiness. All right. Well, guys, the hour always goes so stinking fast. I always tell the kids every time I come on solo, I'm like, it's just me today. It's only going to be a half hour. No big deal. But then once I get talking, I tell you guys, it's always so healing and so life-giving and fun because as I come here and do this, I'm also creating. This is a creative space for me too. Showing up and speaking and talking to you guys and kind of walking you through my day and doing the comments and the posts and the little thumbnail images. Oh, that's part of my creating too. It's healing. There's love and power in creating. There's playfulness in creating. There's friendliness in creating. So, yeah, I hope you guys find a beautiful way to create today, even if it's with the meal that you cook for dinner. Even if you're by yourself, instead of having your normal go-to meals, make something different tonight. You know, try something different, create something, bring something new into existence. That's my challenge for you today. And, you know, maybe creating something new and bringing something new into existence could be like from within you. Maybe you feel like it's the next step, time for the next step for you, and you want to come and share your story. Maybe you want to be part of Lessons and Legacies. Maybe you want to talk about creativity and love and faith and laughter and resilience and success and entrepreneuring and lessons and legacies and believing and achieving. You want to talk about any of that stuff? You got any businesses you want to promote, any ministries you want to promote? You just want to get some stuff off your chest. You want to be bold and brave and light this world up by sharing your experiences, your lessons that will indeed be your legacies, what you leave behind for the rest of these generations in this world to grow from. You can contact me, guys. I am always looking for guests. You don't have to be somebody that contributed to my book. I've had many guests who are not in my book. All you have to do is reach out. I don't have to know you. You don't have to be like my friend. I just love you. You, each and every one of you that are watching. I love you. I love your story. I love your light. And this world isn't going to grow or glow if we keep that stuff inside. One of my favorite books I ever read was called Don't Hide Your Light Under a Laundry Basket. In my many roles and titles, my light has been hidden under a laundry basket. And over the last few years, and by the grace of God, and by the grace of so many wonderful friends and family that support me and surround me every day, I have been able to let that light shine out from underneath the laundry basket. It's now on top of the laundry basket, and it's so bright you can't even see the laundry basket anymore. What? That's what I want for you guys. And what I want for you to see that you can leave out there and have that same impact on other people. You showing up and telling your story might make somebody else crawl out from their laundry basket. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys happen to be interested and would like to be part of the show, come on the show. We can do anywhere from 30 to 60 minutes. I just gave you the gamut of topics that we usually discuss, but contact me. Email me, lessonsandlegacies@gmail.com. It's posted right there. I will also post the link to my store. You can contact me there. Also, you can find me if you just maybe want to, if this is your first time joining in and you want to learn a little bit more about Lessons and Legacies and check out some of our past guests and episodes. This is episode 37. You can catch the other 36 on YouTube or Spotify. Just look up Lessons and Legacies, and Facebook, actually. They're all everywhere. We're everywhere. Yay! Because creating brings me joy. So the more spaces and places that I can find to create, the better for me, the better for you, the better for the rest of us. So I hope today inspired you to create, to find the love and the power in creating. Thank you so much, Precious, William, Yvette, Michelle, everybody that tuned in on the live. And thank you to each and every one of you guys that catch the replay. Please, like Precious says, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. One click of a button goes a long way, you know? And it lets me know that there's some value in me showing up every day. It lets me know that this message is indeed, these messages and these stories are indeed making an impact in the world. So a little love, a little support from you means the world to me. And I will see you guys tomorrow to pour some more love and support into you. In the meantime, have a wonderful, blessed day. Remember, there's a blessing in every lesson. And we were all born with the ability to create. So go make something. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Bye.